Greetings. It is Brother Man Trucking. Well, as you can see, I'm back in the office. Got the dirty hands, got the dirty coat. As the salesman said, a well broken in Carhartt. Got the hat, camo hat on. Brother Man, you were just cleaned up in your last video. What happened? Well, nothing happened. It's just that when I had to go into that particular environment, I had to do what that environment calls for. You know, put a suit on and go in and walk around like you own everything. So it's a sight to see too, especially if you're melanated. I said this in the last video, especially if you're a melanated person, because these people, they're not used to seeing melanated people dressed up, you know, like they used to back in the day with a suit on, looking sharp. You should see it. Oh, you should see they don't know what to think. I'll just say it that way. They don't know what to think. Is he going to jack us? Is he going to buy us? What's he doing? Is he undercover? What is this guy doing? Anyway, so that's going on with that. That's what the suit was. So I had to go handle business at the bank. So let's talk about the trailer. What happened with the trailer? Or what didn't happen with the trailer. Depends on how you look at it. So looking at the economy, the way that things are going, the way that things appear to be going, the way that things have been going, I had to make a decision. And I didn't have too long before implementing that decision. So I'm looking at the market. When I say the market, I'm just looking, I should say not the market, but the economy. I'm looking at the economy and I'm looking at, okay, people losing their jobs, supply chain shortage, potential diesel shortage, the lack of freight. It's a repeat, almost a repeat of 2008, 2009 all over again. You know, in that area. I may have the year off a little bit, but in that area, that era. So I'm looking at this stuff. I'm like, okay, I owed $12,000, I'll just say $13,000 on the trailer. So I'm like, okay, do I stick it out? Or do I sell the trailer and get something different? So I'm going back and forth. So the one day, probably about a month and a half ago, I ride out, I deliver a load out towards Harrisburg and coming back. And I said to myself, let me go stop over at Utility and see what kind of offer they're going to give me on the trailer. So I pull in there, talk to the salesman. He comes out, says, you know, made the offer, which was close to the number I was thinking. So we were almost in the ballpark. So I had a solid offer. So rather than putting a trailer up on Facebook or Craigslist or something, and then you have people kicking tires and coming out and people not showing up and people, you know, all that stuff. I don't want to deal with that because I have a short period of time to where I need to get this done. So in the meantime, I get the offer on the trailer, so I have a solid offer. So I go to Facebook and Marketplace now. Facebook or Craigslist and Marketplace. So now I'm looking for a trailer. So I'm looking for a trailer. So I'm scrolling down. So I'm noticing, oh, look at this. Prices are starting to come down. They were all sky high not too long ago. Now they're starting to come down to reasonable rates or reasonable amounts, reasonable prices. So I'm looking. It's like, okay, I found one that suits my needs. That may suit my needs. So I contact the guy and go out, look at it. It's an older trailer and make an offer. Of course, I, came in low. So he had it listed for one price. I came in half the price to what he had it listed for. So we, as the broker say, we kind of met in the middle. So we met in the middle. So I said, all right. I said, I'm not going to tell you to hold the trailer. I said, but I'm serious. I want to come back and get it. So he said, okay, well, it'll be here. I got a couple more other people interested in. So whoever comes up, hey, I understand. Whoever comes up with the cash, gets it. So I call Utility up, say, hey, is that offer still good? He said, yeah. So tell me, refresh my memory, give me the numbers. It's like, So I do that. So he said, yeah, offer's still good. So I'll take the trailer, make an appointment, take the trailer in, and, get the check cut. So let's talk about the numbers. So I owed $13,000 on the trailer. So I would have taken, if I paid the minimum payments according to the amortization schedule, I had a year and a half to pay. So I could have tried to stick it out, but the way that I see things going, I was like, nah, I don't want that liability or responsibility. Just go ahead, do the Dave Ramsey approach. Just go ahead and sell it, buy something cheaper outright. So I take the trailer in, they give me the check, go to the bank. That was the suit and tie thing, or I didn't have the tie on. That was a suit thing, the suit video. So get the check, had to talk. Didn't have to talk to him, but I had to, hey, I need this money today. You can't hold my check hold the funds of the check for a week and a half. I need my money now. The check is good. You see, it's from a trailer dealer. I need my money now. So they got it. They pushed it through. So that's a continuation from the previous video when I was wearing the suit. So they pushed the check through. I went and I just got back from purchasing a new trailer to me. I'll do another video at some point on it. So now I own the trailer outright. Truck is paid off. Trailer's paid off. We're part of the Cash Truck Club 100%. Before it was like 50%. Now it's 100% on the truck and trailer. Or not me own it. Not me. The company owns it, which I'm going to do some other things with that too. As Donald Trump would say, make a mess of the paperwork per se, using their rules. So that's where we are with that. Excuse me. So that's pretty much what's going on. So I sold the trailer. I did the Dave Ramsey approach. Sold the trailer. There was I didn't talk about the numbers. I forgot about that. So here's the numbers on the trailer. So in 2018, I agreed to finance this trailer it was $36,000 and some change. I think it's like $36,500 or something, $36,400 or $36,500. $36,000, $500. I agreed to finance that it was 72 months. I believe that 66 years. I agreed to finance that for 6 years. So I'm making payments. So fast forward until this week, they gave me $26,000 for the trailer. Now sticker price, out the door was $36,000. They gave me $26,000 for the trailer. So I paid off I'll just say $12,000. So you do the math. I ain't gonna put the numbers on there. You do the math. So I just bought this trailer, the one that's behind me. So it all worked out. And the one thing about this trailer, I never made a video about this, but if I was trailer shopping again and I was buying a new trailer, I would have bought, I could have went two ways. I would have either bought a step deck, or if it was a flatbed, it could have been a step deck too, or flatbed. I would have bought a 50-footer instead of a 48, not 53, that's too long. A 50-footer with a, still spread axle, but have an 11-foot spread, with the wheels all the way to the back. Not when they're moved up in the front. You got the trailer, the end of the trailer right here, and the wheels are, sitting, I can't even do that, sitting up here like this. So you got all this overhang over there. Now put them wheels all the way to the back. It looks better. But I didn't get none of that, except there is a 50-foot trailer. I did get a 50-foot, trailer, 50-foot 102. It's a Ravens. Very sturdy trailer, even for how old it is. So that's all for this one. I just got to transfer the paperwork, do the paperwork and stuff like that. So that's all. See you later.